make sure you tap the bell so you never miss a video. It's right next to the sub button. Thanks, guys. What is up, Unibros? Welcome to another LOL Idle episode. We got interesting facts for you. Tonight's theme, though, is World War II facts, not World War II the game, which everyone's highly anticipating. Great beta. Love the game. Can't wait. We're talking actual World War II. I want to hear facts about, whether it be like, the food or stories or just like, just cool things. We'll bring up 2 players at a time. I'll be the judge since I don't want to hold things up. And whatever I find more interesting, that guy moves on to the next round. All right, let's begin. Anyone want to volunteer? Jump up and down if you're interested. Whoa! Back to the wall, bros. All right, let's go ahead and take SpongeBob and let's take Sloth Roman. Come on down, guys. Right here.
Oh. Can someone let me out, please? I'm stuck.
Let the man out.
Thank you.
Give us the fact. All right. Right over here, just side by side. Right over here. All right, sweet. How you gentlemen doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, cool. Once again, if both your facts are awesome, I just need to pick one, so don't take it too personally. All right, let's begin. SpongeBob, what's your World War II related fact?
Did you know that during World War II, when Hitler visited Paris, the French cut lift cables on the Eiffel Tower so that Hitler would have to climb the steps if he wanted to reach the top?
Wait, what? What'd they do?
He blew the elevator shaft, so Hitler had to climb the stairs.
Oh, okay. So when Hitler invaded France, they blew out the elevator shaft. Oh, wait, the French did that. They took out the elevator so that Hitler would have to walk up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, that's pretty cool. Troll him a little bit. Take our country. Exactly. We're gonna make you lose some calories, bitch. There we go. All right. Thank you, SpongeBob. All right, Sloth Roman. How about you, man? What's your fact?
The Mosque of Paris helped Jews escape the Nazis by giving them Muslim IDs during World War II.
Wait, slow down again. What happened?
The Mosque of Paris helped Jews escape the Nazis by giving them Muslim IDs during World War II.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize they actually had Muslim IDs. This is in France?
Yes.
Or where?
This is in Paris. So yeah, France.
Paris. Interesting. Wow. I didn't realize they even Muslims were had to wear take ID cards. All right. Good facts, but I do love the elevator being blown out. Thanks, man. Good fact. I'm this always gives me issues, but I'm actually Muslim. I'm not super religious, but Anyway, Sponge, congratulations. All right, next up. Let's see. Let's take Cypher. Come on down, and let's take. Wow, groaning. Poor guy. T-Bone, come on down.
Have confidence, my friend.
Yeah. By the fact you go in sooner than others, it's less likely that your fact will be taken by another player. Think about it.
Very true. It's very true.
Oh, very close.
Jeez, T-Bone, chill out, man. All right, T-Bone, what's your fact, dude?
Well, my fact is about 2 identical twins, because Hitler was very interested in the Aryan race, which is a blonde-hair, blue-eyed child, and he was very interested in multiple birth. So if he ever came across children who were multiple birth, as triplets and things like that, he'd actually have them tested and tortured, and see if they could actually cut off the arms of one another and put them on the others, and things like that.
Wait. So out of curiosity, I don't know how much research you've done, but did he only do this to
Well, I'm a triplet, so this is how I know. He would cut the brothers or sisters' arms off and sew them on the other one and see if they would work, see if it would heal.
Would he do that to his own people, or do he only do that to prisoners? Who did he do that to?
Mainly prisoners. He did do it on some German children, but mainly it was prisoners of war.
Wow. God damn. Wow. What a monster.
That's
all right.
crazy.
Yeah,
that's a good fact.
Nuts. All right, Cypher, how about you, man?
Good fact. Okay. The first bomb that dropped on Berlin by the Allies killed the only elephant that lived in the Berlin Zoo.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think it was targeted?
No, it just it
Let's hit him where it hurts. Get Dumbo, the sign of their freedom. Wow, that's messed up though. Just remember being the only elephant in Britain, being "Go after me, right?"
and then he dies.
Oh man. Both fun facts. I really like the twin one though. Thank you, Cypher. All right,
Thank
T-Bone. Off to the yeah, there we go. That's cool. Next up, let's take well, relax. All right, Icy Bites, fine. Icy Bites, and let's take Daps. Come on down. All right, Icy Bites. You seem pretty excited to come up, man. You got a good fact for me? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right, let's hear it, man.
So, legend has it a group of Polish soldiers in World War II came across an Iranian boy who gave them a Siberian brown bear orphan cub in exchange for food. Whether or not that part is true, the bear joined the group and was named Wojciech, which means he who enjoys war or smiling warrior. Wojciech was an official member of the Polish army and even helped in battles on the front lines.
Wow, man, you were really in a rush to come down here and like read off of like a website, man.
Robot.
Yeah.
Hang on. So Icy Bites, in your own words, can you just summarize what that's like? What happened exactly? Like
So
me and
they
your.
got a brown bear to help them in the war on the front line.
So they raised the bear to like be part of the army.
Yeah, and there's a photo of him in a car driving with them.
That's pretty cool, man. I think that's neat. A war bear. What other? I guess World of Warcraft had war bears. Anyway, very cool. Thank you. Icy Bites. All right. Did they put like anything on him? Like was the bear like wearing like a?
I think
strap to
they
carry a
put
weapon?
ammo on him.
Ah.
I think.
The real Iron Horse, thank you for subscribing, dude. Yeah, it'd be a waste if you didn't, right? Might as well have him, like, carry some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Super Set.
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's your fact?
In World War II in Russia, they used hugely trained dogs to have explosives on them to kill people.
What kind of dogs?
Hugely trained dogs to have explosives to kill people.
Do you mean highly trained or hugely?
Hugely.
Are you sure hugely? Are you sure you don't mean highly trained?
I guess I mean highly.
All right. They use highly trained dogs to do what? Sorry, I was bugged by the grammar portion of it.
To have explosives on them to kill people.
So like suicide
poor dogs.
dogs.
Suicide
dogs.
Wow, that's pretty messed up. This is like an animal fact set, huh?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Wild Martini. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, Iron Horse. Appreciate the subs, guys. I don't know why the thing is lagging once it's usually on point. Wow. All right. So you have the war bear, and you've got like the suicide bomber doggies. Wow, it's messed up. I think I'm gonna go for the suicide bomber dogs. I mean, the bear is cool. The bear is very cool. But like them actually having a program to like, all right, we're gonna train these dogs, put explosives on them, and send them out. Well, that is like messed up.
That is
War bear is
messed up,
cool,
poor
but
dogs.
that is really messed up. Yeah, man. All right, trollers, you can go pee. You're good, man. All right, let's take. Who are you? And why do you have like cold-blooded on?
I'm Jack.
Oh my
It's
God,
me,
Jack, making
Swift.
my life. Jack, come on down, man. Making my life hard. All right, and trollers, come on down.
Okay.
But
Looks like
how,
you wanna go
all right,
last, Rollers.
good question from Shoot or Die fan. How did the dog explode the bombs? They must have been timers, right? They must just let them go and been like, all right, in 60 seconds this thing's gonna go off. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. If you know, drop it in the facts. Let me know in chat. Curious. All right, Jack, what's your fact, man?
Oh, well, this is from Laura P94 in chat, and
Aha.
this one kind of made me giggle a bit. And interesting, I think you might as well. So it's like
All right.
during World War II, a woman slipped and fell at the top of the stairs of Bethnal Green Tube Station in London,
Hang on.
which was being used.
What'd she do? She slipped what?
She slipped and fell at the top
she
of the
slipped and fell.
stairs.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Bethnal Green Tube Station, London, which was being used as a bomb shelter. The domino effect of her fall resulted in the death of 166 people.
Hang on. I'm trying to visualize this. So, like, Were there just a bunch of people on the stairs and she tripped and then like knocking everyone else over? Like
so she slipped. She must have like bumped into people, and they've all fell down, and it's resulted in the death of 176 people.
is this the
It's like
fact
a
that you said
massive
I would
domino
fight?
effect.
Wait. So this is the one that made you giggle, Jack?
A bit.
What kind of what? I was being like funny about like I don't know, people sending like
No.
butterflies and like
No.
bombshells or something.
No, it's not that people died. It's I could just see it's just how the domino effect killed other people.
Sure.
Weird.
Thank you, Jack. All right. Troll, how about you, man? What's your fact?
Alright, so there was this guy named Joseph Kramer, a commander of the Bergen-Belsen, also known as the Beast of Belsen. When he was asked if he felt anything when he watched like all those innocent people die, like the men, women, and children, like if he felt any pain, he said he didn't feel anything because he was just following orders, you know, and he was later executed for crimes against humanity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Saying that you're just following orders is no excuse. If you're doing something wrong, you know, it's like you have like a moral obligation to take action. Nardole, thank you for subscribing 2 months in a row. Another quick, like, unrelated to World War II, but you know, Volkswagen, like they basically had one of their engineers make a little chip to like bypass like the emissions tests or cheat in the emissions tests in the U.S. to make it seem like their cars gave off like less fumes than they actually did. And then like, you know, the engineer who was probably just told to do it was given 3 years of like jail time and a $200,000 fine. And the reason they gave him like so many years and the fine was that they want to make it clear that like just because you're following orders doesn't mean that like, you know, it's like a free car that you're not responsible. You are. But the domino one is more interesting. Thank you, Joel.
So I'd like to say sorry for laughing. I didn't mean to laugh. It's just
it's
fact.
okay. I was giving you a hard time, man. I have laughed at much more horrific stuff, man.
It's just when people hurt themselves. I can't help but laugh.
No, don't sweat it. All right, next up, let's take Cheese Monkey and let's take Vulcan. Come on down.
It's like a field of death. Oh my god.
All right, Cheese Monkey, fact me, baby.
There was a Japanese soldier in World War II that was stranded on an island in the Philippines, and he fought in World War II 30 years after it ended. Like he thought the war was still going 30 years after it ended.
Wasn't there an Archer episode based on that? You don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there was. All right, Japanese soldier, right?
Yep, Japanese.
Yes, there was definitely an Archer episode based on that. Great one. All right. Yeah, that's really interesting, right? Dudes in the jungle, still thinks under orders, still thinks the war is going on for years and years, just surviving. How crazy is that? Also, definitely watch that Archer episode. All right. Vulcan, how about you, man? What's your fact?
Some Air Force fighters died from farting. Wait. At an altitude of 20,000 feet, the gas in your intestines expand by 300%.
Oh my god.
So they literally exploded.
So how... So that doesn't happen today, right? Because probably because they have like pressurized, like...
No, not today, but that's because
the cockpits are pressurized, or what?
They were so early developed that happened.
Man, what a way to go. You're ready to give your life for your country. And then when you get up there, it's like, oh, god damn it, this burrito's killing me. And then, wow, that's messed up.
Oh my god, that's really messed up.
Oh, god. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. What's up? Alright. Vulcan. I mean, I thought the Japanese one was really cool. But, like, I don't know, maybe the fact that I watched that already, like, on a show kind of, like, dulled it. I don't know. Yes, man. I'm trying to translate that.
He's asking if he wants to go to the baby shower.
I heard pants and I heard something about a shirt. Don't lie to me. I know some Spanish, man. I know it's not about. No, it's not about a baby shower. It's about some goddamn clothes. Why'd you steal your mom's pants? All right, let's take Legend Killer and let's take Solar Siren. Come on down.
Wow.
Hurry up, come on.
Pantalones, I heard that. Hurry, put on a shirt. Ah. It's about getting dressed. Got it. All right. Legend Killer, what's up, man?
It's going.
It's going. All right. What's your fact?
In World War II, the youngest serviceman in the U.S. military was Kelvin Graham, and at age 12. Graham lied about his age when he enlisted in the U.S. Navy. His real age was not discovered until after he was wounded.
How? 12 years old? How? Was it
He probably
like?
had a mustache.
Was it like Vince Adultman, where like it's just like a couple of kids in a single trench coat? Like, Rob's leg got hit. Wait, it's just 3 kids in a uniform. Wow, 12. He must have been. What the hell? It's wild. All right, Siren, how about you?
Okay, so in World War II, British soldiers only got a ration of 3 sheets of toilet paper per day, while American soldiers got 22.
America.
Yeah.
We always do it big, but wait. So Americans got 22 sheets per person, and
Per person per day, yeah. And
per person per day.
British
British
soldiers
got 3.
only got 3.
Man, just imagine trying to ration
3
like
sheets is
3
plenty.
sheets. 3 sheets is not plenty, dude. Oh my god, I'm such a terrible American. No one, I can already tell. You guys must go through like 1 roll a year. I go through like 1 roll like a week. I mean, I'm a terrible human being for the environment.
It's just the food you eat.
Very interesting. But I think the
We're
12-year-old
saving the
one's really,
environment
really
one sheet at a
fascinating. So,
time.
Siren, thank you very much. I hope everyone was interesting, but 12-year-old made it into the army. Apparently looked older, but like it wasn't found out until he was wounded.
Yep.
Wow. Man, wild. All right. Next up, let's take Rocket Station and let's take Mini Bullets. Come on up. All right. Mini Bullets, what's your fact, bro?
I put the first atomic bomb ever made was created during World War II by the Americans and was dropped on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. The bomb was in a matter of seconds and wiped out 90% of the city and killed 80,000 people.
Absolutely horrific, and I hope
Bloody hell.
an atomic bomb is never, ever dropped on any, like, nation or country. I don't care who, like, on anyone ever again. I don't care. It always pains me when I see somebody, like, see some, like, issue going on in the world, and just like a dumbass, like, just nuke him over there. Like, don't be a dumbass. That shit is terrible. It's always some goddamn idiot that says something like that. Just nuke him.
Not to piss on his
I
fact
say
there,
that.
but it wasn't actually the first atomic bomb made. It was just the first one dropped in the field. Just to say that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they like tested a bunch of them like in Nevada or wherever it was, to make sure.
Plutonium, not
Yeah.
uranium.
Right. Thank you for that. Rocket Station.
No problem.
Alright, so my fact does go a little bit deep, but technically, if you think about it, Hitler did do the world a little favour, because during the course of World War II, roughly around 60 million people died. Imagine them all then going back to their families. That's also 60 million people also then reproducing with their family. That would lead to a huge world overpopulation rate at this moment in time.
Or some.
I'm gonna disagree with you there. I'm sure. No. I mean, like, so often in nature, there are things that happen to like population, like diseases, like plagues, wars, famine, like droughts, like all these things. Yeah, like these things happen. But like, let's say look at the past 40, 50 years. Anyway, like, I mean, what's happened when with like relatively less like large scale wars like that is that innovation for now has been able to compensate for the needs of like a growing population. Like we've been able to figure out how to like grow so many more crops with like with less resources, and like we've just been able to kind of like make it work. Will that last forever? I mean, resources are finite, so probably not. So, but that is interesting. I personally wouldn't call it a favor, but I mean, I see what you're saying. Like basically, like the fact that so many people died during that war gave the human race, resource-wise, a little bit of a breather in terms of like growth population. So that's interesting. But yeah, all right. It's an interesting thing to think about. So rocket station, I'm gonna give you that one. Mini bullets. I mean, it's a very serious thing. It's a lesson we should never forget, but it's also, I think, like kind of a common thing. But thank you, mini bullets. All right. Next up, all three of you, come on down. All right, let's see here. Okay, Chubsy Cheese, what's your fact?
There was a group of American soldiers called the Ghost Army that used fake tanks and pre-recorded sounds to make the Nazis think that their army was bigger than it was.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Wow,
that's pretty neat. That's like you'd use that StarCraft that tactic like in StarCraft. There's like this spell called hallucinate or something like that, and basically you could like clone your units. They were like dummy units, but you'd clone them. And so like I would just send in like like tons of like units, or look like tons, like 'cause I'd use like clone them all. What was really just like a few real ones, and use that to kind of like push the enemies to kind of like come to one side while my real force hits them elsewhere. Anyway, I think it's like really cool to actually like hear that's been like used in a real situation. It's like recorders and like cardboard tanks. Wild. All right, very cool. I like that one, Chubsy. All right, Spartan, how about you, man?
All right. So, Monopoly board games help thousands of Allied prisoner of wars escape German camps.
Wait, say that one more time.
Monopoly board games help thousands of Allied prisoner of wars escape German camps.
What would happen with like the German soldier like land on their boardwalk like, God damn, I can't afford this rent. Like, if you let me go, I'll like you don't have to pay the rent. It's like, all right, I'm gonna open the door for you, bro. But explain to me how did that work? How did Monopoly save lives?
Care packages to people that were prisoner of wars, and so then just snuck items like a compass and like a file and stuff like that inside the board game.
Wait. They let them accept like deliveries and gifts and stuff like that while being prisoners?
I mean, I don't know. This is from BuzzFeed, so
BuzzFeed is actually usually legit. What? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if I was like running like a war camp and I had prisoners, like, if they asked me like, can my mom send me some like supplies, some like gifts, like, nah, bro, I don't think so. But interesting. I'll have to research that a little bit later. Interesting. All right. Kleb, how about you, man?
Okay, since somebody took my fact, I've decided to go with a big one here. There were 10 American crewmen who survived their warplane crashing during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
9 of them were captured by the Japanese, and they were eaten. The last one that survived is George H.W. Bush.
Wait, hang on. What's that?
So there were 10 people that crashed. 9 of them were taken by the Japanese. They were eaten, and the last one was George H.W. Bush.
All right, I got 2 questions. One, how do they know that the 9 people who crashed were eaten?
Well, there was a book made called Fly Boys, A True Story of Courage, and it was a bestseller. And I don't know if they must have found out. They must have asked questions about it and learned.
Just trying to figure out how that would work. Go to door to door, like, hi, you participated in the war? Like, yes. Like, did you eat anyone who may have like crashed in their plane? Ah, yes. He was I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how you figure that out. I figure if like you're in the jungle and you're starving and someone does crash, I don't know. Maybe cannibalism becomes an option suddenly. I don't know. But,
Yeah.
all right, but the fact that our ex-president survived the crash, that's very, very fascinating. Wow. All right. Let's review the facts here. So, Bush being the only survivor, World War II, from crashing a plane, became president later on. Spartan with the Monopoly, and Chubbs, you remind me of yours again?
The fake tanks and fake.
Yeah. All right. All right. Spartan, thank you. Club, thank you. I like the fake tanks one. That was really fascinating. That they actually did. That's like some Trojan horse deal. All right, guys. I got some good news and bad news. This is taking a while. I've really enjoyed this, but we're gonna do a final round. So we're gonna hear everyone's fact, and I'm just gonna pick my favorite one. Everyone's gonna disagree with me, and everyone's gonna hate me. Unsubscribe. It's gonna be great. So guys, come with me. We're heading back. Right into the south.
To the yard.
All right, just lap shoulder to shoulder, please.
Need to pick my best fact now. Bam.
Step up a little bit so that you're not in the shadow. Just like that you're in the sunlight there. Yeah.
I'll go first.
Oh, you're volunteering, eh? Actually,
I will,
do it for you guys. Yeah. Actually, turn around and take like 5 steps back. There you go. All right, cool. So, yep. Just want to congratulate our finalists. We got SpongeBob, we got T-Bone, we got Jack, we got Rocket, Chubsy, Vulcan, and Legend Killer. Who was the man who wanted to go first?
Me.
I'm going first then.
All right, T-Bone, you can go first. Sure. T-Bone, what's your fact?
My fact is Hitler, being a complete biased idiot that he was, unfortunately, he had the idea that Germans were completely superior in every way, in ideology, beliefs, and physical attributes to every way, shape, and form of every German citizen.
Yes.
And due to this, he took 79 Jewish men, 30 women, 4 Polish men, and 2 Soviet Union soldiers, and 4 children, and he actually forced them to be sewn together, and it's called the Jewish Bone Collection, and they were all collected as bone collection and left together to die. If you look at it, it's actually the worst thing to actually really happen to people, because they were just left in these medical rooms, starved, tested on, and all sorts of things. It was quite really gruesome to go see, because they were completely burnt of the skin as well, which is awful.
Got it. Thank you, man. Wow. God damn, crazy. They didn't tell me that in history class.
No.
Wow, that's
You have to read books to know that.
Man, insane. Yeah, Human Centipede, right? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know where the inspiration for that one came from.
Human Centipede.
Man. All right, SpongeBob, you're up next, man.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. During World War II, there was a German doctor, they call him, but Joseph Mengele, aka the Angel of Death. He used about 3,000 twins, mostly Romanian and Jewish children, for painful genetic experiments. Only 200 of those people survived. His experiment included taking one twin's eyeball and attaching it one to the back of the other twin's head, or changing the eye color of the children by injecting dye. In one instance, 2 Romanian twins were sewn together in an attempt to create conjoined twins.
That sounds very similar to that one.
It does sound like, that was also similar to the previous fact, but all I mean, horrific and kind of crazy, but yeah, thank you, SpongeBob. All right, Jack.
No,
Alright, so this one's from Laura again, and it says, during World War II, the American pilot Alan Mage fell 20,000 feet without a parachute before smashing through the glass roof of a train station. He survived and lived to 82 years old.
But do you know what he landed in? So he crashed through the roof, the glass roof, train station.
Yeah.
Did he land in a Did he like land in like a mattress shipment or something? Like, how did he survive that?
No, I think he went straight to the floor. But I think the going through the glass roof slowed him down a bit. If that makes sense.
I feel like that would have had to have been like 15 layers of glass. How?
I don't know. I don't know. Survive. He's lucky.
Maybe a pile of dirt, like a trash dumpster. I don't know. Wild, man. 20,000 feet. All right. Thank you, Jack. Rocket.
So.
Rocket station.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, have you ever heard of the pineapple grenade?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, the normal frag. That more kills were made by the shrapnel of the grenade because of when it exploded, all the little nibbly bits, I guess you could call it.
Yes.
When
right.
they splew out, that hit into the soldiers, and that's burning hot metal going right into their skin, and that completely damaged them so much that it killed more people than the explosion would have.
Right. Right. Yeah, kind of wild. I wonder if that was probably by design, right? I mean, like, given like, you know, the little squares in there, it's like we want shrapnels of this size to be easily like blown apart by the force, and then bam.
Yeah, it's all by design.
Yeah. Yeah, wild. Thank you, Rocket Station. Next up, Chubsy.
The British made artificial moonlight during nighttime battles by firing air-bursting artillery shells, and then that created a dense layer of clouds, and then they would fire colored tracer ammunition out of cannons, and it would light up the ground.
But wouldn't that help both sides? Like, what was you doing? Any idea what the strategy was there, or did they have like just the advantage, or like the other side trying to like, you know, go covert, and this is like help them to like, you know, like spot them? Was this when they were on the defensive? If you're not sure, that's cool, man.
This was solely just to give extra light, that fact. It was only due to the fact to help spot aircraft from above bombing England and Manchester, things like that, London, Liverpool, places where it got bombed. That's why they actually did that. It was just for extra light to shoot down enemy warcraft.
Gotcha. Okay, so the warcrafts would kind of come in there, and having that light there help them, like, the anti-aircraft crews, like, have a better
advantage, yeah.
Got it. All right, interesting. All right, Vulcan.
During World War II, the Japanese launched 9,000 windship weapons of paper and rubberized silk balloons that carried incendiary and anti-personnel bombs to the US. More than 1,000 balloons hit their targets, and they reached as far as East Michigan. The only deaths resulting from a balloon bomb were 6 Americans, including 5 children and a pregnant woman on a picnic in Oregon.
Wait, hang on. So these were they basically like hot air balloon like attacks? Like where they basically just set up a balloon, sent it off
like
towards...
Yeah, it was like a massive air balloon that had bombs and these small bombs inside them, and they sort of literally just floated through the air and burst, and then dropped all these small bombs, and it only resulted in 6 deaths.
Wow, it's kind of crazy that like an idea. Like, who sold that idea? Like, all right, here, this is how we're going to the Americans. Balloons of death. Yeah, trust me on this one, guys. Darkness. Thank you for being stuff for how many months? 44 months. Wild. But I mean, it's terrible. It sounds like it got a family. So that's like, just imagine just not knowing. Jeez, crazy. All right, Legend Killer.
In 1935, British engineer Robert Watson Watt was working on a quote-unquote death ray that would destroy enemy aircraft using radio waves. His death ray instead evolved into the what is now the radar.
Radar, interesting. Death ray or radar? I believe that one. All right, cool. Lots of good stuff. We're gonna do a quick recap. T-Bone, yours was stitching people together. T-Bone?
I was muted. My fault. No, it was about the Jewish bone collection of how Germans thought they were superior in every way and tested it on many people.
I thought that's what it was. Oh, did I mess it up? Golbo, thank you very much, too, for the cheer. All right, got it. Thank you. Sponge, yours was once again?
Was about Dr. Joseph Mengele, who used about 3,000 twins for genetic experiments.
Yep, twins. Yep. Jack, yours again?
Mine was the pilot surviving a 20,000 football going through the glass.
Yep, that's wild. All right. Rocket?
The pineapple grenade shrapnel killing.
Yep. Thank you. All right. Chubsy?
Artificial moonlight.
Yep. Very interesting. Yep. Very cool. Vulcan?
Mine was the balloon bombs.
Yeah. Wow. And Legend?
The death ray.
Man, lots of good ones here. Lots of good ones. Man. Wow. All right. All right, gonna do a little bit of elimination here, guys. Don't take it personally. They're all pretty good. It's be kind of tough. So we already talked about genetics. Thank you, SpongeBob.
I knew that.
Yep. Jack, I need to research on that. It was an interesting one, but I need to research a little bit more. Let's see here. Rocket Station shrapnel, right?
Yeah. Damn it.
It was cool, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Oh man. All right. Whose was the one about the artificial light? Chubsy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And sorry, Vulcan, yours again once was
About the balloon bombs that travelled
Yes.
to Michigan from Japan.
right. They were really good. All right. Man.
Remembering I
elimination
did
is
have
tough.
to explain the moonlight one. Decided.
Well, that's all right. It's got to be thought-provoking, but it's also got to be interesting. So let's see here. Oh. I thought the balloon one was very interesting, like balloon attacks. Kind of crazy. It's like a massive balloons heading towards America, and you're like, whoa, what are we celebrating? And then bam. The bombs. All right, Vulcan Snapper. Congratulations, man. That was a tough one. I learned a lot. I actually learned a lot from this episode. I feel like I need to still do some fact checking. That was really good.
The Jewish collection and the twins called.
Wait, what?
No, the names of what I was talking about. Where you could Google what that actually name.
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah. I'm gonna go back and check it out. Cool, thank you, man. Vulcan, congrats, man. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know if you got your own cool facts. Drop in the comments if you want to participate in these. Follow Swiftor Alert on Twitter and just watch out for what I mentioned. LOL Idle. That's the terminology we use for like these sorts of games. Would love to see you there. And thank you to everyone watching the show live that provided the facts to maybe help out. And thank you to all the people in this game who are being awesome for doing their homework and checking it out and sharing that stuff with us. I thought it's awesome. Really enjoyed it and hoped you guys watching learned something too and enjoyed it as well. GG, guys.
GG.
GG.